Hey guys, today's video we're going to go over the pros and cons of buying a house in today's market. The rates are high. That's usually the thing that people are talking about when it comes to buying a house in today's market. Today I want to talk about the pros of buying a house in today's markets, and we'll compare both. Okay, so guys, when it comes to buying a house today, it's a buyer's market, at least here in DFW area, which means there are fewer qualified buyers then there are homes or inventory available to buy a house. As a result, buyers have an advantage. We can ask the seller to pay for closing costs, several of them. We can ask them to pay for what is called a rate buy down, where the rates are lowered. Okay, and we can ask the seller to pay for that. There's a special 2-1 rate buy down program where the interest rate is lowered by 2% in the first year and by 1% in the second year. Okay, and after that, if the rates were to go down, you can always refinance. And if the rates were to go up, you're already locked in with the lower interest rate, guys. We can ask the seller to pay for repairs and improvements. We can even negotiate the price where we pay less than asking price. Okay, because there are not many buyers competing for the same home as they used to before the market started changing. Okay, we do not need to waive appraisal like you used to, guys. Back in the last 2 years, the offers had to be appraisal approved or appraisal waived, which means if the appraisal value comes for below the agreed sale price, then the buyer will bring the difference. Now we don't have to do that. In fact, if the appraisal comes lower, we can go back to the negotiation table and ask the seller to reduce the price. We don't have to waive inspection. Okay, and we can actually negotiate inspection where we can do inspection when we want. Okay, how frequently and how many of them, depending on what the results of the general home inspection comes out to be. And we have more time to think. The buyers have more time to think. They can have a longer option period during which they can actually decide to terminate the contract if they want. So that's called option period, and that's more time to think for them. Contingency contracts. If the buyer had to sell his current house to buy the next house, right? In the last 2 years, such contingency contracts that says we'll buy the house only if our current house sells. Those offers were not accepted. Now is a chance, guys. For those of you guys who are looking to move up or move down, this is the time to get back into the saddle and get into this, okay? It's a great time to buy homes for first-time home buyers, guys. Some home buyers can buy a home for no money down or no out of pocket, $0 out of pocket, or with only $1,000 to $2,000, depending on the sale price of the home, depending on where it is, depending on how your finances look like. Longer time to close, guys. In the last couple of years, if we could not close below 30 days, sellers had an advantage. They could basically not accept our offer. Now, there are several loan programs, down payment assistance program, and grant programs that require longer contract to close time, longer than 30 days. Those can also be accepted, guys. So as you can clearly see, pros clearly outweigh the cons, okay? But just because I said that, don't go out and put all of these in once and try to rip off the seller. Any questions, give me a call, 972-666-7072, Sam Keller Williams, signing off.